Welcome to the Fresh Floor.
Thieves! Yeah, you too. How many drinks do I have homework for me? Got that there? Jeez! I have no time today. What are you doing to me?
It's me, Fresh Ferdinand.
Is that the Fresh Prince?
It's me, the Fresh Prince. I won't let you bully these poor children.
Yeah, what Brad? Brad can do whatever he wants.
Brad can't do whatever he wants when his fist is buried into his face. Today our topic is we're gonna talk about the attempted assassination of President Donald Trump. It happened on, when was it?
I think it was recently. I have no idea.
It was like a couple days ago, I believe.
Yeah.
It was over this weekend. They were having an event. We'll talk more about the event later. But they were having an event, and armed gunman walked in with a.
Yeah.
What was it? It was a large.
It was 2 days. 2 days ago.
2 days ago, an armed gunman walked in with a large rifle, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
It was pretty big. Like,
It was
how do you sneak that into the White House? I don't know. I don't know.
That's
Let him in.
It's a little weird how they got that through security.
And even if he didn't have a gun, how did he get in the first place?
Yeah, I don't. That doesn't make any sense. Why would he be? He was a. Okay, so yeah, for background, he was a teacher from.
His name was
California.
Cole Allen. Cole Allen.
Yep, teacher from California who was.
Well, that's the suspected shooter.
Well,
I mean, yeah, that's the suspect.
I don't know if they confirmed it yet.
that's who he is.
I guess it make. I mean, the reason he was there was definitely just to assassinate Trump. It wasn't like.
Yeah, there'd be no really other reason.
He went from California all the way to DC and infiltrated this event somehow to no doubt to assassinate the president. He had a big old gun. I'm pretty sure he shot. Did he shoot?
No,
Not anyone.
I don't think he. I'm not even sure if he shot his gun. Might have.
I'm pretty sure
he didn't shoot anyone.
He just like was like, look at me, I have a gun.
I think he missed. Is the thing.
Again.
That's pretty silly. I don't know. But as in the recent years, we've seen a very I don't know. Very
Around 5 to 8 gunshots were fired during the incident. Two law enforcement sources told CBS News. In a late night conference, Jeff Carroll, interim chief of the DC Metropolitan Police Department, said the suspect was armed with a shotgun, handgun, and multiple knives.
Okay, so that pretty much basically showed us all of what happened, what went down. I'm sorry, there's a fight happening.
Fresh.
Oh, we have a cameo from the Cranberry Podcast. What? We have Connor and Ashley here with us. I don't know if they have anything to say, but as I was saying,
No, I don't know what you guys are doing.
okay, as I was saying, we've seen we just had Elon explain to us pretty much what went down. We had the shooter, the attacker, what they did, what they had, and so I was just noticing that we've seen a rise in political violence as of late. We've had January 6th, what else? The assassination of Charlie Kirk, and according to VAL TV, Saturday's attempted attack in Washington, D.C. is the third major assassination attempt President Donald Trump has faced in just 2 years. So I was just wondering what you guys think the political atmosphere is. Why do you think all this political violence is happening? What could it mean for the future?
Well, going back to January 6th, it shows that there's a lot more political violence in today. January 6th was the first time there wasn't a completely peaceful transfer of power in the nation's history in a very long time. It's also more of an indicator that maybe politics aren't as peaceful as they seem right now, and it could lead to a rise of danger in political views, and future actions could possibly turn deadly, as we've seen previously. And this is a very bad sign.
Yeah,
I think it's sort of like gives a bad example for the next generations to come. So because now they're just thinking, oh, we don't like someone, let's just try to shoot them, and that's not, of course, not something we should be promoting.
That's true. And I think that it's also a bit dangerous for the transfer of power. Like we saw, the last time Donald Trump lost office, he sort of incited a bunch of, pretty much a mob to go and attack the Capitol. And that was, we see here how that was not a peaceful transfer of power. That was not the correct way that's supposed to go. And it makes me wonder if something could happen again were he to leave. Now, I realize that's not the point. We're talking about his assassination attempt. That's just something I thought about.
You don't know. He could turn this assassination attempt into an excuse to do other things.
Exactly.
Like we were reading in On Tyranny, don't let politicians use moments of fear to overstep their power.
Yeah, and right now that is actually going on. He's using this assassination attempt as some sort of excuse to let the ballroom continue to be made, which, in my opinion, doesn't make any sense. How would the ballroom help save you from an assassination attempt?
Their idea is that they're going to make a way stronger ballroom with a bunch of bulletproof stuff, so people can't actually shoot from the outside or even try.
This is an inside attack,
yeah, exactly. So I don't really know how that helped. But again, there's going to be more secure. I don't know. That's really their full plan. They just really want to make a ballroom. I think Trump wants to dance. Honestly.
He just wants to
And on the
Dance with somebody.
with somebody.
Yeah.
I wanna dance with somebody.
now,
Okay. Anyway,
in all seriousness, this is a very slightly unserious tangent, but there's a lot of conspiracy theories going around that this assassination attempt might have been actually faked or orchestrated by the current government.
yes, it does seem that way with how quickly they responded, immediately using it to leverage their own advantage. They, around 3 hours, I think, after Donald Trump came out and put out a statement talking about how, it was really bad, but if we built that ballroom, stuff like that wouldn't happen, which doesn't make any sense.
If my question,
And, as the residential conspiracy theorist expert here, I like to dive into the minds of conspiracy theories and see what's really going on there. This seems like a textbook conspiracy theory based around an event where there might not be a whole ton of truths, and when there isn't a ton of truths, a lot of lies get created, and that's what we're seeing right now. Is a lot of just ideas and lies are just getting thrown out there to see what will stick.
my question was, how deadly was this attack at first? Was it even but was the attack at first first gunshot even pointed at anyone, or was it just to warn?
We are not sure.
Yeah,
Exactly. We don't even know.
That's back to the lies thing. There's not a lot of information that's out there on how this attack went down.
And I think I saw the whole thing. Even the best reporter, I think his name is some wolf guy, but he only really reported the food in the entire room. He really didn't report the actual gun issue or the gunshot issue.
Yeah.
The really good reporting was the videos. I think that's really it.
Another thing I thought was odd was that when the guy you see pictures of the suspect being arrested, he doesn't have a shirt on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
I thought that was kind of weird. He just wasn't wearing a shirt.
It feels like so this isn't hypothetically this isn't acted, it was fake. That feels like a very easy way to show the people, this guy's
He's
mentally
barbaric.
unstable,
Yeah,
he's
going
crazy,
yeah.
he's going crazy, what's going on? And so I feel it feels too on the nose to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you guys already talk about the guy who was eating salad?
No, we didn't.
Oh yeah, there is
Or a farmer, bro.
There's an alternative camera angle, and I don't know if this is real or not, because
it's real. It's very real.
He may have forgot the mission to get up.
yeah, he was eating salad the whole time.
Yeah,
No, the food was too expensive.
The gunman was up. Shoot, I don't know if he shoot. He was up. There was obviously a shooting happening, and the guy just sat there and kept eating his macaroni salad.
He was too hungry, and the food was too expensive.
It's either that he knew he's not the target, he would understand that maybe this guy isn't going for me,
Right.
or it's because on the conspiracy theory side of things, he knows this is going to happen and he's not worried that anything will happen.
Right. Maybe they sent out the email, this is gonna be fake, and he forgot to get on the floor or something.
I mean, how good was that mac and cheese?
Honestly.
Yeah, the not good.
good was it?
Maybe the food was that good.
I saw a statement. I'm not sure if it was true. It could have been like a joke thing, but I saw somewhere that like he put out that he quotes. There was a quote somewhere that he said he was like he wasn't trying to get his new suit dirty or something like that. I'm not sure if that was real though.
He had a nice suit on.
Yeah,
The haircut was tough.
yeah, it was. But so there's it's very deep, heavy political unrest.
Yeah.
We don't really know what's gonna happen for the future. We don't know how the White House is gonna deal with this situation, if they'll take advantage of it or try to sweep it under the rug. If it's fake and they staged it, they're definitely not gonna sweep it under the rug. Try and use this
So
for
hard to
something.
say.
Yeah, but it's very difficult.
Not really. You just pay a guy to go do it.
It's true. But then he gets arrested. He has all the issues.
Yeah, but
if
you're
they have
paying him.
dogs.
Yeah, you're buying his silence. You're paying him to go to jail for the
Pay
rest
him
of his life.
$200,000 to go to jail.
It's probably in the millions. I would assume if you're gonna get paid to get sent.
We're almost out of time for this video.
When you're president, don't you also have the ability? When you're
pardon
president, don't
someone,
you
you can
also
just pardon.
You can just pardon him.
Oh yeah, Donald Trump
He just
also
changed his name.
pardoned all the people from January 6th, which is like really terrible. But that's something from another day.
That's just it.
But, that was today's episode of Fresh Four. Yeah. Okay.
You're making the alpha.
Jump him!
With that, the Fresh Four.
We already did the outro.